Have you ever spotted a Gordon setter and felt your heart skip a beat? That gleaming black and tan coat, those soulful dark eyes, the way they carry themselves like royalty. It's enough to make anyone start picturing autumn walks with their new elegant companion. Then you actually bring one home, and that's when the real education begins. Today, we're counting down 10 things nobody tells you about owning a Gordon setter. And trust me, even experienced dog people get blindsided by number 3. But before we dive in, be sure to subscribe and ring the bell so you never miss a breed deep dive like this one. Number 10. Forever. Puppies. Gordon setters are the teenagers of the dog world, and they stay that way for what feels like forever. Most breeds settle into adulthood around 18 months. A Gordon? Try 3 or even 4 years. You'll be living with a full-sized dog who still has the brain of a puppy. Same goofy enthusiasm, same questionable choices, same boundless energy. One minute they're dignified and regal, the next they're spinning circles because a leaf dared to move. It's endearing, absolutely. It's also exhausting in ways nobody warns you about. But wait until you hear what happens when that intelligence finally matures in point number 9. Number 9. Smarter than they seem. Here's the thing. Gordon setters are frighteningly smart, and they know exactly when to hide it. Your Gordon will learn commands at lightning speed, especially when chicken is involved. But ask them to sit when there's a squirrel in the yard? Suddenly, they've never heard the word in their life. This isn't stubbornness, not exactly. It's a calculated decision. They've weighed your request against whatever has their attention and rendered their verdict. Gordon setters don't simply obey. They consider your proposal and decide if it's worth their time. Speaking of decisions you don't get to make, wait until you hear what happens when strangers arrive in point number 8. Number 8. Choosy about people. If you're expecting a golden retriever greeting for every stranger, the Gordon setter is about to disappoint you. These dogs bond fiercely, but they bond selectively. Your Gordon will love their inner circle with an intensity that borders on obsession. Everyone else gets a polite sniff, maybe a courtesy tail wag, and then a dignified retreat. People call this aloofness. It's actually discernment. Your Gordon isn't unfriendly. They're just waiting to determine if you're worth the emotional investment. And here's the thing about that deep bond you're building in point number 7. Number 7. The Velcro reality. Nothing prepares you for the reality of a Gordon setter's attachment. This is not a dog content to simply share your home. Your Gordon needs to be touching you, leaning against your legs while you cook, resting their chin on your laptop while you work, following you from bedroom to bathroom to laundry room and back, every single time, without exception. It's heartwarming for about a week. Then you'll realize you haven't been alone in the bathroom for 3 years and probably never will again. The upside is you'll never feel unloved. But this devotion has a shadow side waiting in point number 6. Number 6. Separation struggles. That deep soul-level bond your Gordon forms with you comes with a cost nobody mentions. When you leave, even just to grab groceries, your Gordon doesn't simply nap and wait. They worry. Some pace endlessly. Some howl, a sound so mournful your neighbors will text to check on you. Some redirect that anxiety onto your baseboards, your door frames, or anything else within reach. This isn't bad behavior. It's genuine distress from a dog bred for centuries to work beside humans who suddenly finds themselves alone. Crate training helps, but here's the truth you need to hear. Independence simply isn't in this breed's DNA, and that brings us to number 5. Number 5. Coat commitment. That stunning silky coat that made you fall in love? It's also a full-time maintenance project disguised as fur. Unlike Irish setters with their shorter coats, the Gordon's long feathering on ears, chest, legs, and tail is a magnet for every burr, twig, and mystery substance between your front door and the trailhead. Skip one brushing session and you'll be cutting out mats by the weekend. During shedding season, your floors will look like a black and tan carpet exploded. Professional grooming every 6 to 8 weeks isn't optional. It's survival. Budget for it, because that show-stopping coat doesn't happen by accident. But grooming isn't the only hands-on job, as you'll discover in point number 4. Number 4. Exercise demands. A tired Gordon is a wonderful companion. An under-exercised Gordon is a 4-legged hurricane with a grudge. These dogs were bred to cover miles of Scottish moorland in a single day. Your 30-minute neighborhood stroll barely registers. We're talking purposeful movement, off-leash running, long hikes, retrieving sessions that engage both body and that sharp, understimulated brain. Skip one day and you'll notice the restless pacing. Skip 2, and your couch might not survive. A Gordon without enough exercise isn't being naughty. They're being honest about what they were born to do. And that brings us to point number 3, where instinct takes over completely. Number 3, the bird drive. This is the one that blindsides even experienced dog people. Gordon setters weren't just bred to hunt birds. They were bred to live for it. That elegant pointing stance you see in breed photos isn't taught. It's pure instinct, and it activates without warning. When your Gordon spots a pigeon on a walk, the world disappears. Cars, commands, the chicken in your hand, all of it vanishes. There is only the bird. Even dogs from companion lines will lock up on point in the backyard like they've discovered buried treasure. You can channel this drive with games and training, but you'll never extinguish it, nor would you want to. And that brings us to number 2. Number 2, emotional depth. If you've lived with a sensitive dog, multiply that by 10. That's the Gordon setter. These dogs don't just notice your mood, they absorb it. Had a rough day? Your Gordon knew before you walked through the door, and they're already worried. Snapped at them unfairly? You'll spend the evening apologizing to a dog radiating hurt so genuine it'll break your heart. Harsh training doesn't just fail with Gordons, it damages the relationship in ways that take weeks to repair. This breed runs on praise, gentle guidance, and partnership. Yelling at a Gordon setter is like yelling at a flower. It doesn't make them stronger, it just makes them wilt. Number 1. Worth everything. After everything, the endless puppy phase, the selective hearing, the grooming marathons, the exercise demands, the emotional depth that rivals a novel, you might wonder why anyone chooses this breed. Here's why. Because no dog will ever love you the way a Gordon setter does. It's not performative, it's bone deep. When you earn their trust, you become their entire universe. They'll make you laugh with goofy puppy antics well into their senior years. They'll rest their head on your knee after a terrible day and somehow, impossibly, everything feels okay. The Gordon setter won't just live in your home. They'll live in the very center of your heart. Owning a Gordon setter isn't the easy path. It's the path for people who want a partner. One who challenges you, adores you, and occasionally drives you mad before curling up at your feet like nothing happened. If that sounds like your kind of dog, you might have just found your breed. Did I miss any classic Gordon setter quirks? Drop them in the comments. I love hearing your stories. If this video hit home, give it a like, share it, and make sure you're subscribed with that bell ringing. See you in the next one.